Hi, this is my first podcast recording, and I'm here with Curious George. Background music at this point is brought to you by WEMU. The truth is I'm in a deep funk of some type, and it doesn't feel like I'm in it. It feels like it's, I'm in it. It doesn't feel I'm it. Like, I'm not the funk. I'm fine. I'm right here. I'm totally fine. I want to do fun, happy things. I have creative ideas. I'm fairly clever. I'm nice. I want to enjoy stuff, watch a show, go walk outside, do some creative projects, like read books. I have several good books I'm reading right now. Swim in the Pond of the Rain by George Saunders being one of them. So, like, I'm fine, but I'm in this really dastardly funk. So, like, the whole, like feeling like it's like, the ether is molasses kind of thing, sort of applies. If molasses is really, really doomy, like not doomy like Prince, but like doom, DOOMY or -Y, depending on your preference. But yeah, like the molasses is like doomish, and it also kind of, it doesn't hate me, but it really thinks I'm pretty much a piece of shit. So since I'm like so in it, I'm pretty aware of that, like 24/7 on all surfaces, I can feel it on the bottom of my feet, my face. Also from like the inside, the main inside component, I would say, like inside my person, is like heavy wet sandbags on top of my eyeballs, like the literal eyeballs, a little bit to the back. But like people say behind the eyes, but actually it's more like they're kind of precariously balancing right on top of the eyeball. But they're big enough that they don't fall off or anything, like they're big. So there's that. Yeah. It's no fun at all. And I feel completely overwhelmed, which some things may just be like, oh, well, you don't have a funk, you just do have a lot going on. But I can tell by like how I feel. Like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Or the same way, it shouldn't be that viscous, shall I say. By the fact that I've been through a lot of freaking animal diarrhea in the last couple weeks. And man, is it bogging me down. Like, it brings back flashbacks of when I was in like junior high and we visited my dad for the summer in Texas. And he was friends with this guy, Robert and Rosie. And one of their 5 children spoke English. Maybe the 2 oldest spoke some English, but the little kids didn't. That was quite the horn there. Nod to the horn. I think that's a horn, right? Yeah. Anyways, we would have to babysit for Robert and Rosie's kids all day. These would be long days, like feed the kids breakfast and dinner kind of days. In Texas, no air conditioning, a modest small home with no screens on the windows kind of situation. And included in these 5 kids was a baby. And the baby cried all the time, and we didn't know what's wrong, and we tried to get the older kids to try to tell us what the baby needed. But the communication was poor. The food was poor. It was very, very overwhelming. I did not feel I could properly care for all these children, yet I was the one in charge. It was a very horrible thing, which ended, mixed blessings, by Robert, the father, trying to get us to drink wine coolers in a field off the highway when he drove us home one night. So the overwhelm feels akin to that. Akin to that, being completely overwhelmed, but there's nowhere to turn to help because I'm in charge. But it's just too much. And then the too much and the overwhelm, that's one thing, that's that happens. That happens in life. I can I think I'm okay with that kind of thing. You know, tired, stressed, all that. But the really bad part of this is feeling absolutely so horrible about myself that I'm not on top of it. You know, that I'm having a hard time with it. That whole, you know, the molasses is all like, you know, yeah, you suck. I feel guilty. I feel super guilty in life. I don't know why. Guilty for if you know me, especially if I care about you, please know that I have massive guilt for not being enough of what you need and deserve in our relationship. Across the board, there's not a person that doesn't apply to that's close to me. That sucks because it's like constant and I care about it. And the job stuff and money, I think I don't even want to get into that right now because it's feeling too gloomy. Maybe we take a commercial break. Maybe I do something funny. I don't know what I'll do in these things, but yeah. Okay. Over and out for the moment.